I got the key. Yep. The peanut gallery is Cherry calls the time to file in. So we can play some Devil May Cry. There we go. Boy, y'all had me tripping out on that last one. Even though that was gonna be filed away in the never touch again category. That shit was funny. What up, Delano? AKA Chesterfield, AKA tech support, AKA Jake from Comcast, AKA John from Sony. I think that was the name. I can't remember. Anyway, welcome to the Negro Justice League Twitch edition 5 of Devil May Cry. I'm your host J2, AKA Kingfish III, aka I love your grandma, aka your grandma's favorite geek, aka your grandma's favorite gamer, aka storytime by proxy of savagery, BKA. And now we're on mission 10 of Devil May Cry. Journey so far has taken me to some strange places. Right now I'm inside of like a river or a lake or something, and the upside down. But let's get started. If you're just not joining, you missed my long ass intro, but that's cool.
I'm no longer suited.
Turn this down a bit.
Thank you, Phineas.
It wasn't quite a favor. I want to see Mundus destroyed, and I now believe you may stand a chance.
Y'all didn't know that big dude at the beginning, the one that was banging that prostitute demon thing.
You're not just like your
is
father. I see your mother in you too.
And in Devil May Cry 1, he was the big bad also.
This is how.
He got beef with Sparta.
Mundus has power almost beyond limit. But he has one weakness.
What's his weakness, old dude?
Weakness?
Yes. His mistress, Lilith.
His weakness is that he loves her?
Mundus? Love? No, my
Mundus don't love nobody.
Yet, she has recently become the most important thing in creation to him. This is what I have seen. Lilith, his mistress, carries his child.
Carries his child? Oh, shit.
You want to hurt Mundus? Kill Lilith.
Y'all want me to kill the baby?
Kill the child.
Boy, this game savage as fuck.
Nothing.
Why did he have to whisper to me to tell me that? We the only two people down here, bruh.
But
I bet his breath stink.
The fury of Mundus is boundless. Many thousands could perish. Good hunting, my master.
Thanks, old nigga. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I found myself, I ain't playing this shit like this. They gonna have to flip this back around. I found myself like on different TV shows where like if the credits pop up or something like that, I just start humming the Stranger Things theme because it seems like it should fit in that setting. And right now as I'm going through these, I just keep playing that dun dun dun. That shit thought. Watch some rapper who don't have the skill set to do that beat justice get on there and just fuck it up.
Good.
Some whack ass dude.
I finally have your attention.
Local ass dude. Who's supposed to jump off this? Man, bro, why is all this platforming necessary? Oh my lord, what is that? No. Cause this is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna shoot the ground away. No. How did what did I do? And I gotta start over again? You biscuit eating bitch. Oh, no, get me off. Get me off. Now run. Oh, Dante. Lord, no. Lord, no. Are you serious right now? Will Chamberlain. With his lying ass. Watch this be some kind of ignorant ass boss. I'm fighting Fox News? Boy, he ugly. He look like a demon. He reports false shit. Oh shit, this dope. Damn it, I still can't jump mother shit. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to go there. This is dope as hell. I'm feeling it. How did I miss it? I bet not have to start over again. Yup. Yeah, this man about to fight Fox News. And watch this move. This dude look like Bill O'Reilly or some shit. Bob Barbers.
Hey, Bob. Put a spin on this.
My personal view on the terrorists is that they are disgusting, degrading, ghastly, sleazy, prurient, and generally nauseating.
Yeah, I hurt my pinky, so if I'm extra slow today, I hurt my pinky, man. So don't blame me. I mean, it's not an indictment of my skills.
I'm taking you off the air.
You think so? I wouldn't bet on it, you little shit.
What the fuck is this? No, get me out of here. What was that? What was that?
You're not big or clever, Dante.
What
It's stupid.
can I do? What is this?
Fuck off and die.
God damn it! God damn! Bruh. How do I even hit him? Dog. Man, fuck Nintendo. Don't ask me about no Nintendo. What's wrong with you? That first attack is devastating. I see what I'm supposed to do now, though.
You're not big or clever, Dante. You're tiny.
Oh. Oh. What the fuck is that?
Fuck off and die.
Bruh.
You're not big or clever, Dante. You're tiny and stupid.
Bruh, what is this?
Fuck off and die. You're not big or clever, Dante. You're tiny and stupid.
Bruh, I do not know what to do against this dude. I feel like Cherry fighting the troll. That move right there, you know what? What the fuck is that?
You're not big or clever, Dante. You're tiny and stupid.
Alright, I'm gonna fix this. Yes! You bitch. Oh. Come on. Okay. Round two. God damn it. God damn it. Get your ass down.
Segue into this!
Yeah.
Now what we have here is some truly
Okay.
shocking footage of the terrorist,
That's
known
dope.
as Dante, at the Bellevue Pier recently. So what do we know about this Dante? Several people have now come forward, and investigators have pieced together a shocking history of violence. At age 8, he attacked and killed the head nurse at St. Lamia Orphanage. She was described as a sweet old lady who particularly enjoyed working with children. Between the ages of 11 and
this is
15,
dope.
he broke out of no less than 8 youth detention facilities, often mounting brutal, humiliating attacks against the prison officers just doing their jobs. Between 16 and 17, he became involved in gangs, drug peddler, and is believed to be responsible for over a dozen homicides. And worst of all, he was also a well-known cruiser in the seedier districts of the city, rampantly spreading sexual disease of the unholy kind.
And ain't that the best kind, Bob?
That's pretty good, Chesterfield. They trying to mad him like he Florida man. Oh no, you ain't catching me with that no more, bruh. Look, I'm about to hit your ass with the flip. Come on. Oh no, that was too good. That's your shoot. Yeah. Oh damn, he got two of them.
You think you're cool? How about I kill you and piss on your corpse for cool points?
Ooh, that was close. This fool got out of here. I ain't about to come this close to being him. You gonna hear him. Yeah, nah, fuck him.
Give it up, you little emo punk.
Got to get it though.
This is hard-hitting
This
news,
fight
Bob.
dope as hell. I thought this was gonna be trash for a second,
and he
but
just
this
started
ended up
killing
being pretty
people.
good.
He looked me straight in the eye, and at one point, it was just terrifying. He definitely had pedophile eyes.
I saw one girl, like, beg for her life, but, like, he said he was gonna kill her anyway.
And
then he did. Like, totally.
Like this.
Since that horrific attack, it has come to light that Dante is involved in the terrorist organization called The Order. I have a message for The Order. The whole world is looking for you. Every camera, on every street corner, every police force in the country, and worldwide. We will find you. We will destroy you. It's only a matter of time. This is Bob Barbas of the Raptor News Network. Just doing God's work.
All right. One more round.
I interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news. The terrorist organization responsible for the recent attacks has been located and is being stormed by SWAT teams as I speak. Two of the terrorists identified in these images are known to be in the compound.
Bastards.
The third terrorist has been cornered in another part of the city in a separate police raid. Rest assured, those responsible will be brought to justice at any moment, dead or alive. This is Bob Barbas of the Raptor News Network. Just doing God's work.
You're cornered. We got you. We'll crush you. And you know what? We'll do it live. You suck. We're gonna do it live.
Man out there waiting to use that double trick. Here we go. Perfect opportunity. Get ass out of here.
You're fired.
Damn, he shot him on national TV. Oh, it come off as a heart attack. Oh. Bruh. With your goofy ass.
Make your next move, if you will. You've already lost.
The Aquila. Or is it Akia? Man, my score is about to be ass. Oh shit, I completed 100%. I got that. Watch, I'm a D. Oh, I got a C. I'm improving. Alright, let's go to the shop. Oh. Oh. I like that. Damn. Yeah, I got it that one. L2 and tap or hold. Oh. So this thing I've been on lately, I've been trying to get healthy and stuff. I've been a big dude, like, as long as I remember. Like, right now I'm 284. And I got myself and my wife a Fitbit. Because she was on the tip that, hey, look, man, you trying to have a baby or something, you need to lose some weight. Or we both need to lose some weight to get healthy. So you can be around and take care of the little bastard. And I was like, why my son gotta be a bastard, bro? And she was like, fuck what you talking about. You need to drop some weight and get yourself together. And so I was like, cool. I'm about to keep doing it. Let's make a little competition out of it. And let me tell you what this video did to me yesterday, man. My wife, in one day, got,
Bring it in!
This shit, man. She got, I don't even use the gun. Damn. She got 15,000 steps, man. She went to the boom club. But what's crazy is she had like 6,000. She had like 6,000, before like 3
Who are you,
o'clock.
fucknut?
And I was like, did you worry? God damn. This fat ass. He really like he got it. Oh! Nah, that ain't good. Okay, bullets bounced off of him. Bruh, what am I supposed to do? Damn. Oh, there we go. nobody. Shit. This is burning up. This is hell. God, dog, it took a lot. What the hell is over there? They're doing like they're fire.
Damn it! They're breaking in from Limo 2.
I need to do that next time.
Where are you guys?
Oh, shit. Well, I'll cover these.
Hey! Can you... Damn!
Man, y'all just gonna pop this in like that.
Cat! Where are you?
Damn, man, I'm just story on demand. I mean, it would be nice if y'all tell it with me or something. It's losing me. God damn. It's rough out here, man. Oh, not another one.
The graffiti. Just keeping them out. Nice work. Over here, Saw Boy!
This some bullshit right here. What's up, though? Yeah. Of course I. Yeah.
The female is locked at perimeter doors! Nothing him open.
Okay.
Are you there?
So.
Stay out of sight, you hear?
Let's see the story.
I gotta get
what
to her first.
I was one that I can fondly remember.
That's right,
not so fun.
You keep him out.
She knows we're here. We need a demo squad here now!
I'll tell y'all about the time I got into an altercation in high school. And I'm not much of a dude that fight like that. You know, I pretty much got along with everybody. It wasn't necessary. And I think that's a Pisces thing too. Like Pisces is real calm, collective bunch, so you don't normally have to fight people like that. But this story is one of friendship and deception. Not really, but I just want to preface it. So, God, motherfucker. So this happened when I was in like the 10th or 11th grade. Yeah, it was the 10th grade. And I was in class with a bunch of savages, man. Like me and these guys are still friends to this day. And we still talk about this too. So, okay, how am I supposed to do it? We still talk about this to this day. So it was this dude that was in my class. He was from Africa or whatever, man. He was cool as fuck to everybody else.
No,
he ain't get
not
cool
now.
Until after this thing. And so the big deal about him was the fact that he was from Africa, not all, but it wasn't just that. It was that he was getting bullied by this dude, and the dude tried to, you know, come at him in the bathroom one day so they could box, and we gonna call him C, the African dude. Don't call him C. And so when he ran up on C grabbed his head, rammed him into the bathroom mirror, and then just beat his ass. And always the most legendary part of that story is that they said that his uncle, Steve's uncle, the African, was always on his bumper about something about doing better in school and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, it was some Lion King shit when the fight happened. And his uncle came in there, his uncle grabbed him by the shoulders and looked him in his face. He said, "See, I am proud of you, my son." And it was like some real Mufasa, Black Panther, T'Challa type shit going on or whatever, man. So he had the power of the Black Panther, I guess. Anyway, he whooped this dude ass, and this was like a year prior, so this was a night fight at that time. And I mean, the crazy part was the dude had braids, so I guess that kind of made him fucking Killmonger. Okay, we got something going here. And so he beat Killmonger ass, and all of a sudden, C was the GOAT, man. He was like real T'Challa and shit, man. And keep in mind, this is before Black Panther even came out. If I was in fucking 10th grade, so they let you know.
Oh my God, they're in!
It was a huge deal, man. And then what was even crazier was, and y'all gonna think I'm lying, man. I always have to say this because I'm being truthful. He ended up calling himself the African Warrior.
This place is infested.
And
that's okay.
It's just stop and think about that, man. He ended up calling himself the African Warrior, and he would make songs, and he would sing like popular rap songs. And inject his name. So one song was Superman by Eminem, and he was like, "They say you love me, baby. I say I love you too. They call me Superman. You know how CC do." And he used to do shit like that, man. So he was feeling himself, and all of a sudden the girl just wanted to holler at him and stuff because he was I don't know how he ended up being this great grand champ or whatever, but girls like wanted to holler at him because he whooped the asshole's ass. It was really what happened. And so Killmonger actually ended up, I think he ended up getting expelled or something like that, so he didn't have to worry about that. But Killmonger, after the fact, was like, "Yeah, man, I know I deserve this shit." And so that's just, how that part of the story ends. So anyway, fast forward to the end of 10th grade, or midway through 10th grade year. There were these people who came out of school, these twins, light-skinned twins. So you already know how that was gonna go. And everybody wanted to holler at them and all this kind of stuff. And so one of them was in our class that so happened to be the one that C liked. And I was sitting next to him, and like I said, I got along with just about everybody. So we were sitting down having a good conversation, and I never forget this, man. I could hear C, like in the background, saying, "He don't know me, man. That nigga don't know me. He don't know me like that. I am the African Warrior. He don't know who the fuck he playing with. I'm not knowing that this nigga is talking about me." So I'm sitting up there and I'm still talking to the girl, and he was like, "He know what the deal is." He just kept saying shit. Oh, Devil Trigger Star. Oh, that's cool. And he just kept saying shit and kept on talking, man. And, I'm talking to the girl, but here's the thing. I didn't even think the girl was all that cute. She was cool, but to me, she was overrated. Because, like, in that time period, y'all know light-skinned people just got a pass. And this, I had nothing against light-skinned people. Y'all are beautiful people. I love all my people. But they got a pass just for being light-skinned. Like, it was some ugly light-skinned chicks that was getting all the play simply because they was light-skinned. And this is before a time when niggas shouldn't even been thinking about making a baby or anything like that. So I don't know what the fucking deal was. So, as we proceed, she was talking all this shit, and then I was talking to her, and then I said something, man, I had her cracking up. I used to make people laugh back then or whatever. So I had her cracking up, and all of a sudden I look up, and this nigga standing over me, and he was like, "Yeah, so what was this shit you were talking to me, guy?" And I was like, "I'm unaware of the shit that you speak of, sir, but what's up? You know, so that, you know, I wasn't a fighter by any means, but I wasn't just gonna let nobody talk crazy to me like that. It's like my daddy raised me, man. And so he's like, what was this shit you was talking? And I was like, dog, I don't know what shit you was talking about, but we can square up, you know, it ain't no thing. And so he was standing over me. Alright, man, let me see if I can focus a little bit. He was standing over me in my desk, and when he walked up, yeah, exactly, I was a lover, not a fighter. That just wasn't my thing, man. I wasn't one of these rumble tumble niggas, man. Like, I was just cool. I was good. But I got along with people. I wasn't no whoremonger or killmonger. Yeah, shit. Here we go. Here we go with the dead shit. No, you are not gonna shoot me. Not like that, bro. Oh, that was dope. They killed everybody, huh? Look at it. Oh, I ain't gonna say look at that guy. So,
what was that?
Hold on, story part. Oh no, I know I gotta get some help now. He look like he can.
What are you smiling at?
Oh shit! Behind you! They always come behind you when they teleport, fam. He about to be on my bump, ain't it?
It's on, bitch.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hold on. Y'all ain't about to catch me sleeping. Give me that large vitality star. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh. Yeah. Keep his ass in. Oh, what the hell? So we ain't gonna talk about how dope this fight is right now. Yeah, come on. Oh.
Hey, get back here!
Bruh.
What the hell was that?
That shit was kind of lit. Alright. What was the last part I told y'all? Oh yeah, he was standing over me. And so, I was like, see, I ain't saying nothing about you, bro. Chill out. It ain't that serious. Let's go back and sit down. He was like, no, you was talking shit about me. I don't know how we got to the point where I was talking shit about him to the twin, but that's where he was. And I just looked at him, and he had to look on his face like, I'm on some bullshit, and I ain't gonna stop until you on some bullshit too. And so it turned from a moment to where I could just talk everything down and talk everybody down to a real nigga moment. And I was like, all right, so I guess I'm having a nigga moment. And yeah, get the strap, exactly. So, and that was before Boondocks came out. So when they said that on Boondocks, I felt that shit. So I got up and I stood up and I said, yeah, this is the last mission. We about to wrap up the stream. This is perfect timing. So I said, all right, what you want to do, see, man? Like, what's up? And I'm standing up and I was still healthy back then. I wasn't 284 like I am now, but I was still, you know, a nice size. And he looked off, and one thing I always saw, man, I always saw people get sucker punched when a person that's doing the sucker punch look off first. He looked off, and I'm anticipating a punch. So I just take everything I had, and I just called on my friends to give me spirit energy like Goku, and I just pushed him. And I bullshit y'all not, man. I know that dude flew like 6 feet away from me. So when I pushed him, he flew back into a board, or like the dry erase board. He flew back into that, and it sounded off real loud. And then he slid down like I had just shot him or something, man. Like, and he just sat down and he looked up at me. And when he looked at me, it was like he was, you know, just completely shocked. And so, everybody was shocked by that happening. And then everybody just started laughing. And something just clicked in my head to just start talking a whole bunch of shit. So I was just like, bruh, you don't know me, bruh. I ain't with that bullshit, bruh. I ain't that other dude that you beat up. And I just was yelling to the top of my lungs. And then it just wasn't making any kind of sense. And then I kind of channeled like the WWE wrestling in me, man. So it was like some Macho Man type stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, you ain't got a chance, man. What you want to do? And so I was just going off. And then finally, my teacher and Miss Creel, and I know Miss Creel is never going to hear this. Miss Creel was like, J2, I can't believe this. Get out of the class right now. I can't believe you acting like this, man. What's wrong with you? So she kicked me out. This lady was like 4'11". I bullshit you not. Chubby, white lady, but she was cool, man. Like, she's the one who taught me everything I needed to know about writing. I'm still thankful for this shit. And storytelling, which is why I'm able to tell you stories right now. And so she kicked me out of class. And I never forget, man, my cousin, he was a basketball player. He was tall as fuck. And he just came out of nowhere and he was like, Jay, you good? And I was like, hell no. African people tried to play me. Not just C. All African people tried to play me that day, man. Like, I took it personally as if the country of Africa spit in my face that day because of him, right? And I almost called him an African booty scratcher, which to him was the most offensive thing that you could call him. But I maintained my composure. Well, the part that tripped me out was when Miss Creel got in front of me, C jumped up and he was in the doorway like, no, let that bitch nigga come back. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I just started snapping again, man. And I started telling him I was going to beat him for the world championship belt and all that kind of shit, man. It was shit that wasn't making no sense when I was talking. But hey, it was working because I saw that C had a little bit of fear. So I ended up getting escorted by my cousin to the assistant principal office. Now, assistant principal office was this big bald head dude, man. A quick funny side story about him was I think his name was Mr. Speaks. Yeah, Mr. Speaks. Big bald dude. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard this thing or this deal or whatever, where if it's a big dude, all the other people, you know, automatically try the big dude because he's big. It was this one dude, he was just real disrespectful. And Gavin was disrespectful as hell. And Speaks was like, hey, Gavin, come here. And then Gavin said, man, fuck you, Mr. Speaks. Took off running, man. I don't even know how that story ended, but I thought that was a funny side story. Anyway, I ended up going to Mr. Speaks' office. It was at the end of the day. Speaks was like, man, I won't give y'all sentencing until tomorrow. All right, so I was like, all right, cool. Went home, chilled. Came back the next day, and y'all know how high school is, man. It was the talk of the high school or whatever, man. Like, that's the most popular I remember being when I was in high school, and I didn't even want to be out there like that. And so, when I came in, I had to go through 6 periods of people talking about what happened, talking about the incident. I go in the lunchroom or whatever, and I never forget, it was this one light-skinned dude. I cannot remember his name, but he wasn't from here. He was like from New York. And like anytime there was a fight, he would get in it like he Don King or some shit, and he'll come to people that he know that had beef. And I know y'all gonna think I'm lying, but I'm telling the fucking truth. He'd come to people who had beef, and he would try to negotiate fights, man. And like, it wouldn't be money that was on the line. I mean, you could play for money, but he would negotiate like chips and drinks and all that kind of stuff, because he was a chubby kid too. So that was weird. And he used to sell food, but you could get like free memberships to his food and stuff. You fought and then you won a fight. If you fought and then you won the fight, man, you can get like free memberships to I'm not lying. I promise y'all. I promise. So he sat down. I was in art class, man. That man sat down across from me, man, looked me in my face, man. He was like, so how many cookies is it gonna take for you to fight C or whatever, man, for y'all to settle this, man? Cause so y'all got to settle this like men, man. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about, man? Cherry said, hey. I was like, what the fuck is this dude talking about, dog? Like, I'm not trying to fight for no David case, man. I'm worried about getting suspended and shit going on my permanent record and shit like that, right? And so he up here talking about, bruh, I got 3 oatmeal cream pie cookies, which I love fucking oatmeal cream pie cookies. He's like, I got 3 oatmeal cream pie cookies that you can't drop them in by the 5th round. And I was like, nigga, we do a round? So he was talking to me about all that kind of shit. And finally, an office worker came. And they was like, hey, we need you to report to Mr. Speaks' office. And I was like, all right, bet. And so I got up and I walk in the Speaks' office and I was sitting down and I was just waiting. And then all of a sudden, C come in. As soon as C came in, he had this big smile on his face. And he reached out to shake my hand, and I shook it. And he sat down next to me. And I remember looking at him in his face, and I was like, C, what the fuck was that? And he was like, oh, man, don't worry about that shit, man. I was tripping. I thought you was roasting me. And roasting was a big fucking deal. And I think y'all can relate to this. Roasting was a big fucking deal in all high school. And he's like, I thought you was getting out on me because of the pants I was wearing. I can't even remember. I didn't think about it until that moment. This nigga had like some pants, man. And it didn't have like no tribal shit on there or nothing like that. It was these real crusty looking jeans, man. And like when he walked, you could hear him. But not like a regular jean. Like you could hear him, and when it was like sandpaper rubbing together. And I could have sworn something caught on fire. But anyway, he had them pants on. They was real toasty or whatever. So people apparently had been roasting him all day. And he thought I took it to the next fucking level. And I started roasting him to the shorty that he wanted to talk to. And I was like, nah, bruh, I was not talking to you. Nah, they weren't corduroy. They was jeans, nigga. I know what I'm talking about, Chesterfield. Anyway, so he thought I was talking to him. I was like, man, I wouldn't do you like that, man. Cock blocking like that. You know, cock blocking was a big deal back then too. And I was like, man, I ain't about to do you like that and have you out there all. So he thought that it was another Black Panther situation. I was the new Killmonger. He had to be T'Challa again, and I was challenging him for the right to be the new Black Panther. In that girl's eyes, that was where C was, and that's where he was gonna stay. So he was gonna challenge me on the waterfall, and we were gonna have to do what we do. Well, I threw him off the fucking waterfall, and then he sat his ass down. And so I was like, nah, man, it wasn't nothing like that. You know, we ain't got to do all this bullshit, man. And so Speaks come in, and he saw me and him shake hands earlier, and he was like, well, I'm glad to see that y'all done patched things up, and, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll just leave it at that or whatever, but I got to punish y'all for something, man. And I was like, ah, damn, man, now I got to go home and do all these chores and take the chicken down on time for my mama for the next 3 days, because I thought I was about to get suspended. He was like, nah, y'all gonna get in-school suspension. And I was like, okay, I can do in-school suspension. So did C. Thing was, we had a function the next day. We was gonna miss that something happened and something was going on. So anyway, me and C got our sentence, and we got our sentence. We went back in there, and we went to ISS the next day. We were sitting down, and I'm getting ready to wrap this up. we was sitting down, and then he was like, man, what should I tell? He was talking about the twin. What should I tell the twin to get in her good graces? I was like, man, you can tell her whatever you need to tell her or whatever, but just don't make me look like a bitch or something, man. Just be like, look, it was a misunderstanding. You need to tell her the truth. Because if you try and make me look like a bitch to that girl, even though I don't want her, see, I whoop your ass for that shit, man. That's some real shit. And I know wrestling moves, dog. I put you in the Cobra clutch or some bullshit like that, and that shit gonna hurt. And he was like, okay, man, I ain't gonna do that to you. So there was this pivotal moment. I mean, it's lasted for fucking ever. I mean, you were there from the time you got in to the time you had that bell rung. And we was sitting down, and I was restless. I had done all my work. And I remember seeing C looking out the window like a fucking prisoner, man. And he was just looking and looking. He was just staring out, and he was standing next to the window. And he looks up in the air, and I mean loud as fuck. He goes, and all of us just looked at him and stared at him, and we wanted to laugh, but we just couldn't. We were just baffled by what we had just heard. I don't know if it was a mating call. If it was, he definitely was about to get fucked up. I don't know if it was a war cry, because if it was, he was definitely about to get fucked up, because he was in there with some rough people. But he did the and the ISS teacher said, that's a wrap, man. Y'all can actually go back to y'all class, because I can't handle that shit. And that's the end of the story. Listen, there's a lot of good storytellers in the world. I ain't got no reason. Why would I lie about some shit like that, man? Why? Shit really happened. Anyway, that's my time. That's my time. This is J2, aka Kangfish, aka a whole bunch of other stuff. Coming at you live. It's been real. Love y'all. We out. Alright, y'all.
It's a fire, come on.
It's a fire?
Yeah.